clash of steel fades. The screams turn to groans. And somewhere in the dirt, a Roman soldier lies motionless, breathing, but barely. The battle is over, for most. For him, it has only just begun. This is not the part of war that poets sing about. This is the aftermath, when the glory of the charge is replaced by the agony of survival. Severely wounded soldiers, like our legionary, faced a trial as brutal as any fight against the enemy. The legions had a system, but it was primitive compared to modern warfare. No helicopters, no field hospitals with blinking monitors. Only grit, discipline, and the crude beginnings of military medicine. First came the Medici Ordinarii, the legion's trained medical staff. They moved quickly across the battlefield, searching for those still alive. The wounded were triaged on the spot, though the term triage didn't exist yet. Our soldier has taken a deep cut to his thigh. The bleeding is severe. The medic's first priority, stop it. He pulls a leather strap, a tourniquet, and cinches it tight above the wound. The soldier bites down on a strip of wood to keep from screaming that if he could walk, he would be sent to the rear lines on his own. But his injury is too severe. Two auxiliaries drag him by his armpits, feet trailing in the dust, toward a makeshift camp behind the battlefield. Here stands the valetudinarium, the Roman field hospital. It's little more than a collection of tents or a wooden barracks if the army has been stationed for a while. Inside, the air is thick with the smell of blood, herbs, and unwashed bodies. The medics work fast. They remove his armor, cut away his tunic, and inspect the wound. There are no anesthetics, only strong wine poured directly onto the gash. The soldier jerks and shouts as the liquid sears the open flesh. The next step is suturing. Using bone or bronze needles and catgut thread made from animal intestines, the medic begins stitching the wound. It's crude, but effective enough to close the flesh and prevent fatal bleeding. Infection is the silent killer. The Romans know it well, though they don't understand the science. They pack the wound with honey or vinegar-soaked cloth, both believed to draw out bad humors and keep rot at bay. Days pass. The soldier is kept on a straw mattress, sharing the space with others in various states of agony. Some have missing limbs, others burns from boiling oil, many with festering wounds that smell of decay. Food is basic: barley porridge, bread, and diluted wine. The goal is to keep the body fed enough to heal. Water alone is dangerous. Wine is safer day-night. The cries of the wounded fill the darkness. Some call for their mothers. Others curse the gods. Many slip away in silence, their bodies carried out before dawn to be burned or buried beyond the camp. Our soldier fights on. The leg wound throbs with every heartbeat. Fever comes in waves, and with it, strange dreams of the battle. Shields clashing, a spear glinting in the sun, the face of the man who struck him. The medics change his bandages daily, scraping away pus with small bronze scalpels. It is torture, but without it, the wound would surely kill him. Not every medic is purely a healer. Some are surgeons trained in amputations. If the infection worsens, the leg will have to go. The tools for such a procedure, saws, knives, clamps, are laid out nearby, a grim reminder. But fortune favors him. The swelling begins to recede. The wound starts to knit. The gods, or perhaps Roman discipline, have spared him. For now, once he can stand with support, the rehabilitation begins. Soldiers are not kept idle. Even those recovering are given light duties, sharpening weapons, tending campfires, or cleaning gear. The camaraderie of the camp is part of the healing. Fellow legionaries visit, bringing news, jokes, or simply sitting in silence. In the Roman army, brotherhood doesn't end when the fighting stops. Months may pass before he's fit for battle again. Some wounds never fully heal. Limping veterans are a common sight in Rome, their scars serving as living proof of service to the empire. If he cannot return to the front lines, the army might reassign him to garrison duty, training recruits, or guarding supply depots. Service is for life, or until the body refuses to obey orders. For the severely wounded who survive, there is no pension in the modern sense. But honor, respect, and sometimes land grants await those who have given blood for the empire. In the city, such a man might be seen at festivals, dressed in his old armor, telling wide-eyed children about the battles he's fought and the comrades he's lost. The wound will ache on cold mornings. The limp will grow worse with age. But he will wear it like a badge, proof that he stood in the shield wall, that he did not run, that he bore the cost of Rome's glory. And so, from the dirt of the battlefield to the long, painful road of recovery, the Roman soldier's story is not one of a single fight, but of survival. For in the empire's endless wars, the true test was not killing the enemy. It was living through the aftermath,